Okay.
Hi, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Rachel Maydell and I'm a first year here at Johns studying economics. So a few things you might want to know about me before voting for me for president is that I'm from Hertfordshire, I'm both British and Canadian, and I row here at Johns. So some of the ideas that I'd like to implement if I were to become JCR president would be that I'd really encourage every member of the JCR committee to really make some big changes. So for example, I know that ENTS is a big deal, so I'd ideally like to overtake Clare ENTS. So St John's ENTS would then be the university-wide Friday night place to go. So ideas that we could implement would be an increased number of bar guests, possibly a cake per person per term, so you could each be entitled to just ask one from the JCR committee if you ever feel low, or if it's maybe week 4, week 5, week 6 blues, whichever one you choose to get. Batteries in the remotes in the JCR, that would be quite nice. Possibly you could be able to request double beds in accommodation if that's the kind of thing that you're interested in. We could also close off an area of the CAM so that we could swim in it, maybe in the summertime if it gets warm. Also, I'd possibly suggest bringing your own bottles into hall, or even getting the bar to sell bottles that have tops wide enough that you could actually use flat pennies to fit inside them so you don't have to make an engineer bar. So why vote for me for JCR president? I have lots of skills that I think would be very useful in the job. So for example, I'm really approachable, so you can feel free to Facebook me, email me on RMV26, or even just come to my room G1 Crips. I've got a really long window, so you can stick a sticky note on it if you want to give me a message if I'm not in. So I've got really good communicational skills. I used to give assemblies at school, so I'm used to addressing large audiences, and I feel comfortable doing that. I also would prioritise teamwork in the JCR committee. So for example, last year I was part of the European Youth Parliament, and one of the main qualities that you really need to succeed in that is allowing everyone to have a voice and allowing everyone to contribute to opinion. So I would definitely do that here in college, so maybe we could have student forums regularly, maybe every week or two, so that people can tell the JCR what they want to change, because ultimately we're here to represent you, not to make our own changes without consulting you. So we definitely make sure that the whole college has a say in what happens. And then furthermore, I'm quite organised, and I think I'd make a very good leader. So I led 4 orchestras last year, and they didn't fall apart without me. So I think that would be a reason to vote for me for JCR president. So use your vote wisely and vote for Rachel Maydell, and voting opens tonight, I believe. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.